Infrastructural development don't improve for Edo State compared to as the first day before. The Comptroller of Nigeria Correctional Service Edo State, Philomena Emehiola, talked this one when officers of the Nigerian Correctional Center carry waka go see the Edo State Deputy Governor for Government House, Benin City on Wednesday, May 24, 2023. For her talk with the Deputy Governor, Philomena can appreciate the state government for their support so far on top the Correctional Center and contrary salute give Edo State government for their ongoing collabo with their office with their Ochi. She considered come beg the state government to support them for accommodation for the inmates wey dem dey train and wey don reach the parole scheme. On top light matter for the correctional center, she can ask the state government say make dem connect the center to Oshioma power plant as na the state government get the power to connect them.
I'm the new controller of corrections in the state commerce. I assumed office on 23rd day of March 2023. When I came, I met the state in a very, very appreciable condition, especially during the nights, the light up of Edo State. No wonder our government wake us sick. Because the last time I was here, it wasn't like that. Although I'm a daughter of the sun, but I was in Abuja.
Let there be light and there was light.
And there was light. And I so much appreciate it. And as we all know, when there is light, security will improve. Yeah. And we are in that sector of securing the environment. How do we do our own? Those who are, offending the society, they mock them up and leave it to us to keep and reform and return them back to the society. So we are playing a great role. And my excellency here is aware of that because he started with us. I was not afraid to say it. Anywhere is, I can recall there was a time I was in Auchi during one election. We came to monitor. I was in the entourage of the Deputy Inspector General of Police. You said it that you said, this was my area before. I left as inspector. And your records are there. He is not just into sports now, he has been what he's used to. When he was with us, he won so many laurels, especially in the area of football. He has been there. So we must appreciate him. And also, my facility in Auchi, they told me how you gave them transformer. We are grateful. And we want to improve on the security of the state. The state is secured now, but we want to improve on it. Because it's not business as usual again. At least I've been in the state now for 3 months. There have been no major incidents. So Edo State is peaceful, and by the grace of God, it shall continue to be peaceful.
Amen.
And we are here. We have some requests to make the security in Edo State to further improve. Like what the Nigeria Correctional Service has done in 2019, they brought a new act for us. We now have the custodian and non-custodian. Before, when you were there, we were only behind the wall. Yeah. But now we are outside the wall. Some of the sections, they are outside the wall, some are still behind the wall. And the one outside the wall is to make sure that it is not all cases that will come to prison. No, it is not cases. There are some cases you will just give suspended sentence. Some cases go and clear the grass, community service. And some cases, they have been there, come out, let us see how you will relate to the society, which is called parole. That is what the art has enabled us to do now. So you will be seeing most of our people outside. Yeah. And to be able to do that, we need accommodation. Yeah. And thank God for our able governor. You've seen so many secretariats he has put up, so many buildings everywhere. Not only ordinary buildings, but fantastically made. Yeah. When you enter them, you will think you are in overseas. I've been to my West. I've been to so many of them, especially the one at the opposite EFCC. Yeah. You see what the governor has done. Expected governor. He loves good things. And there are so many of the buildings too that are beside there to request that if you can donate one to us to use. It's not our own. We don't have the legal rights, but just for us to be using, to add to our own, for us to be able to carry out these non-custodial activities. because the accommodation we have now is no longer enough for us. We know the legal right will still reside with the state government, but the use rights, if the state government can give us to use, it's not for us, so we are not saying you should come and dash us, but give us to use, and the legal right will still reside in the state government. And also the governors are graciously approved us to be connected to Oshomo power plants. But when I met with the PS, he said it's only the governor that can speak on the modalities of connection, that he will not, does not have that power. And you know, custodial centers to pay for this day is not easy. So I'm requesting, if not all, if you can connect us to the Oshomo as a legacy for our service, we will much appreciate it, so that the custodial centers will be lit up, the whole custodial correctional service will be lit up, and the prosperity will ever remember these governments for doing it.
Edo State Deputy Governor Right Honorable Comrade Philip Shaibu can appreciate the correctional service for their good work so far, and say many people they forget say he na former officer of correctional center as he served for the service for 10 years. If contact say for policy matter, he na one of the person wey they feel bad when some government go bring out policy without they not check the negative side of the policy, as now only the positive side them they check. A concept for the issue of accommodation, it go soon be a thing of the past as the state government go look into the matter.
Each time I tell people I was once in the service, they're like, when, how? And it's true. I was once in the service for 10 years, 10 solid years. 10 solid years. So, and I still have the television I bought with my gratuity. With my gratuity. I've also enjoyed gratuity from the service. The only one I have not enjoyed is pension, because at the time I retired, the age has not gotten the age of being pensioned, and the number of years I put in I was not qualified to enjoy pension. I'm always happy, and that is why anything that has to do with correctional service, I am always interested. So that's why when they told me they have issue with liar and everything, I have to come in. There are many things they've called to tell me. I'm always interested because I'm part of you and you cannot detach from it. So I'm an ambassador of the correctional service. So we always do everything. I always do everything to make sure that we do our best to be a good ambassador of the correctional service. So I have seen all you have listed out. The issue of the building, we'll look at it, because I'm one of those people that feel very sad with the way government run its policies at times, and the rush to those policies, and some of these policies are policy that is not properly thought through. And when you just enforce those policies, it has a way of destroying the system later. For buildings and other things that have to do with your accommodation, obviously we cannot leave you in the code. We have to do something. So I will take this to Mr. Governor, and I will definitely, our governor is not a man that will leave you in the code. In my memo or report to him, I will add this as some of the things you've asked for. And training, that is very critical. And we have a training center that, by the grace of God, years to come, it may be a major center of excellence in this country. The John Oyego Public Service Academy. And so this is something that obviously is in line with our own policy of training and retraining our workforce. So beyond inmate, even the workforce, it's critical.
From Government House, Benin City, A. Carter Ojesole, TMC TV News.